Are you the one who writes for yourself? And if you are, what inspires you?
What triggers you to pen down something?
Yeah, to pen it that way, in that manner.
Yeah, so for me, I always say that to become a creator, to become an artist, to become a creative, actually, you need to have research. Like, before you write about something, what impact is it going to have in the lives of the people? What is the target audience you're singing for? Who are the people? Who do you want to be involved in the message you're sending out to people? So one thing about me, if I'm to write something, I always want to, it's always targeted to a certain group of people sometimes. Sometimes it's for everyone. I just want people to think with me, to reason with me. Maybe I've seen something and I wonder why does it happen that way. And the little research I have, sometimes I might sing a song posing it as a question to everyone. Sometimes I will sing to teach. Sometimes I will sing to call upon everyone to give their own, everyone to give on their opinion on what they think about a certain thing. So currently I have a song called Competition, and it's the first track of my album. That's my race album. So why did I write Competition? Why did we write it with leadership? Because I came up with an idea. That was last year around July. That's when I started thinking of that's okay. I had already written some songs, but that's when we started planning the album. So why did I come up with that Competition? So I sat down and realized that sometimes we are so overwhelmed over things, like we are not contented with the little we have. Sometimes you're really doing well. You might not see it, but you're really doing well. It's just that there is a way with the human body, or the humankind is not contented with what they have. Ukilangira someone you even start assuming the salary they are getting government or pension. So you start thinking that you're not doing well because some is doing well. So there is a lot of things that were running in my mind, wondering. Of course, everyone runs short. I don't know whether they run short or they run low. Like, there is those low moments for every person in this world.
So was at speedy.
No,
she has already cut the interview short. We are going to get there.
Okay, I'm just giving you
yes.
No, she's
a really ample.
She's a composed and a vocal person.
Yeah, so
I know.
So sometimes you feel low about your life. You feel low about yourself. You think people are doing well. You think people are running on a very fast pace to grow, and you see yourself lagging behind. But you forget that you forget to write down the achievements you have achieved in a certain period of time that other people have not achieved, and you fail to reflect on your life, your previous life. And then you ask, actually, if you sat down and asked yourself, where was I 5 years before? Where did I want to be in the next 3 years? You realize sometimes you've even gone beyond your dreams. So I was like, did you know that if someone sits down and reflects on what they have achieved in a little period of time, they have really achieved a lot? If everyone did compare themselves to another, did you know that everyone would be grateful for what they have? So I was like, I think life is really not a competition. You might buy a house today, and tomorrow the floods will sweep it away and you will start from zero. And then me, I was in my some apartment there renting, and maybe it's 30,000. And I feel like, when will I build a house? But yours flooded yesterday. So we are all actually you're homeless and I'm having a place to stay. So I'm better than you. But then I'm not better than you. Maybe tomorrow, maybe you are paying some insurance and your life is under insurance. And they can construct you another one tomorrow. So life is not supposed to be compared. Instead, we're supposed to be contented with the little we have achieved. So that is what inspired Competition. And putting brains together. I really appreciate leadership that he was able to put words together, and we brought out a message that impacted people. And I'm glad people have really received it very well. The reception for Competition is something I've never done in my whole life in this music industry.
It's beyond competition.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about competition again?
No.
Because it's like summed up.
Yeah.
Hey, we have Edrine K in the building. Actually, to sum up whatever she has talked about, in relation to the question that we asked, she is a civic composer.
Truly, that one. She is.
Real. Anyway.
Civic composer.
These days, I always love to take compliments. I no longer want to look down on myself. I have all the...
So Edrine, like you that one kind of a person who does not like bring music every other time.
Yeah.
You take your time to release your music. I don't know, like, do you have a specific routine when you're working on new music? You're like, if I am releasing a song today, there has to be like a certain period that I have to leave behind for me to jump on another release.
I will say everything has to do with... everyone has to plan. I believe in planning, strategic planning, not just planning. So, just like I said, we ain't competing. If someone is releasing every day, they have a reason as to why. Everything must have a purpose. So sometimes for me, I feel like I have a lot to do. I'm a student. I am an entrepreneur. I am an artist. So you plan everything accordingly. So like this year we planned we have to release an album. And we have a special way of releasing this album. Not the everyday kind of way. You will see it. I don't want to spill the tea before we serve it. Yeah, so the reason why I release music the way I do is because I plan it that way. Sometimes you plan and then the world also has its own plan, but then we still stick to that. If we were supposed to release after a year, if we were supposed to release after 2 years, we always have that in plan. So I would say basically planning is the only way I will say that's how I release music as planned. So I don't move by who has released first or when should I release because so and so has released like others do. Now that's not the kind of way if I release then someone else release tomorrow, it's on them. But me, I had planned that.
Okay, let us talk about your last album. I mean your previous album. It was an EP. Same thing, album.
Okay.
Yeah, so what was the reaction about that album? Because like the last reaction I saw was from our very own former member of parliament, woman member of parliament, Winnie Kiza, and she was praising the album, how good it was. Let's dive into that. Like, what motivated you to create that EP? What was your purpose? And tell us more about that album before we get into our today's
basically
topic.
The previous EP, that was my voice EP. It was the whole purpose for the EP was to empower young girls to raise and stand up for themselves, to put up a voice for themselves. It was to encourage them that there is no one who will see you if you are quiet. There is no one who will know you need food if you are in your house, thinking that people will then will wonder, why is this person not going out? Why is this person not cooking? If you don't come out and tell people, I am hungry, no one will care. People are passing through a lot. People are doing a lot of things. So it starts with you for people to know what is bothering you so that you can get help. So basically, going away from that, it was basically to empower the youth. We are crying there are no jobs. We are crying there is no this. But did you know that with the little you have, you can do something? You can earn a living from the little you have? Do you know that there are various opportunities? Some of you are even coming from lucky families where your parents have maybe businesses, their own businesses. They are working in certain areas where you can actually talk to them and maybe volunteer there. Like there are so many opportunities in front of us, and we don't want to utilize them because we have a certain kind of mindset that after school I have to get a job. No, so it was all about changing our mindset, learning to use the opportunities that we have in our hands so that we can be better people in the world to come tomorrow. So my voice, your voice EP was basically that, to empower you, use your voice, stand up, tell people what you want. They will listen to you, work towards achieving what you want. Use the opportunities in front of you to get what you want. So it had songs like Stand Up, that was the theme song for the whole EP. It had different songs, of course. It had songs to praise the Lord. Then it had Positivity. Why did I even write that song? So Positivity was a song that should inspire every person, that let not negative words from people limit you from achieving what you want. Just like I said, with all the stress I have, with all the anxiety around me, with all the jealous people around me, then I realize, oh, yes, people are jealous, yes, people are talking ill, yes, people are doing this, but I have small money with me. I can do something with that. So how about I concentrate on the positive side of it? How about I concentrate on the opportunities I have? That is the positivity now.
Okay, George, you're gonna ask a question since you said she's your favorite. But then, you know what I love about Edrine K is the fact that she seems to be rotating around the same concept, but with different ideas. You never know what you think about today, what you think about tomorrow. Like everything rotates around the same concept, but different ideas. Sometimes you relate like whatever she sings about with your life and be like, is it me she was meaning when she composed this, stuff like that. I just love it.
Do you have something like a charity group? Because all what you're speaking about, it drives me. Do you have those souls that you're trying to pull out, that you want to redeem from streets, from maybe deep in the village, that they don't know what to do, that are stuck?
No, basically, like I always say, Edrine K music uses music to put a spotlight on issues affecting women and girls, to advocate for quality, access to quality education for children, the youth, and everyone. I use music to talk to them. I basically don't have a group of people that I own, that I'm in charge of, but I see myself as a symbol, as an image, as an example to those. Like they can look up to me using messages to talk to them. And then I partner with different organizations to reach out to them. There are those organizations that have their people, and then we work together. Me and management and team, we partner with them on different projects, different activities, and we talk to them. But basically, and then the other thing, I don't know why people think that for you to come up as an advocate or as an activist for something, you need to have a group of people that you're helping. We should change that kind of mindset. I'm not supposed to be in charge of anyone. I am not. And I'm not carrying that burden anywhere and anytime.
Is it a burden?
It is a burden.
You're not a charity organization,
I am not doing any charity organization. I don't want that kind of mindset, because I believe in we as Africans, we as the community, we should be responsible for everyone. Everyone should be responsible for themselves. Because now, there are people who are asking me, should I even pay for your school? Am I supposed to pay for your school fees? Don't you have parents? So we should leave that kind of thing of people should be having people there. We are not compassionate international.
It goes back to positivity now.
No, it goes back to standing up for themselves. Everyone should use their voice to be out there. People will help. What I can do is maybe I can run a fundraiser if there is need. I can run a marathon if there is need. I can run a campaign like I did on the Kawo song, making sure that I create opportunities for some youth, those who are in need. So, but working together, I did that with the Winnie Kiza Foundation, working with a former member of parliament, that is Winnie Kiza. So we worked on a project, and then empowering women in industry, that is also an organization in the US. So we worked together to empower the youth, give them that sexual reproductive health and rights information, and at the same time raise a little 10% of their fees, not even 50%, 10%. Their parents also have responsibility to fulfill. So we did that, and then we raised fees for around, I think there were 50 girls. So that's what we did. I can do that.
That's really amazing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I can do that, but then I'm not going to own people, because then people are and when people get to realize that you are working towards helping them, there is a way even the smartest person will be the dumbest person you've ever seen.
Yeah, but then regardless of whatever people think, I love the fact
that there is something you're putting on board to transform your community, and also the people that do believe in you. Anyway, we are getting tied up with time, and we still have a lot. We are not going to ask baby questions here like other people do. Where did you start from? Who inspired you into music?
Are you married?
Are you married? How old are you? Those things we are not going to ask.
Yeah.
This is not a platform for baby questions. Now, before we get anywhere else, Edrine, this song Banang, are you trying to, I don't know, it has some kind of kidandali in it. Are you trying to show something different, or what is it all about?
Our competition is just to tell everyone out there that Edrine K is not just streamlined to a certain kind of music that they have to know me for. So competition is speaking a lot. Like, you as an artist, you have to be so versatile. You can pass the message in different ways. So recently, before I released this song, I told people on Twitter, I wrote something and said, I'm writing some songs and I would love to know what you people want me to deliver to you. So people said they wanted some kind of message, yes, but with
those bangers.
but something they will dance to, but at the same time it has a message in it. So what what will people listen to and at the same time dance to it? Because you can't tell people, you should get back to God. Your face should be closed. So that kind of. So of course the kind of genre that you're bringing and the message should be in line. So competition, and then there is the way people so that kind of vibe, and then dancing to it.
So
it was compatible.
You find yourself communicating to that person in club,
dancing to the beat,
exactly,
but also
the message
listening
is
to
touching.
the message.
Exactly.
Right.
So that was the basic. That was basically the competition. But then also it was also to teach. At the end of the day, whether you build the house, no one cares. Trust me, people having a lot on their mind. All you very fair, all you very graduating, all you very
a little bit. Let me.
I'm sorry to cut you short. I want to know, I understand it's a general song that is speaking to everyone.
Exactly.
But in one way or the other, were you sending some message to someone?
No, it was sending a message to everyone, because I wrote this album to show people what I have passed through, what was running in my mind, what I have learned from things I've seen, from scenarios I've seen from other people. People should reason with me on this. That is it. I'm not that kind of person who really has time to send a message to you. I believe in talking to you if I want to talk to you directly. I know you with that. And that is it. I don't have time. Oh my God, all that money, that time, me and the producer should be involved, and I don't have. Everyone should run their race. That's the whole purpose for this song. In the industry, everyone should run their own race. So competition is just to tell everyone, and every mundo share you for mdara wiwe munaburo wa mahimba undakana chino mabupangisha si maintense shahimba.
If you want to be level,
tamper with Edrine K. You mess with her, you will know.
The thing is, I will not attack you. You will attack me. I will look for a day when you are really in ahanga langirenda ahange kutoke.
I know.
Then I will show
So
up.
you wait for that moment.
Alright.
Yeah, I give everyone their time. But then competition is the theme song of the whole album. It gives a picture of what we are bringing. Everyone will be served on this album.
Right. So actually, we are tied up with time.
Yeah.
Let us talk about the album now, My Race.
Okay, the My Race album.
That is the last
Okay.
question. Yeah.
My Race album is an album that that invites everyone to explore who Edrine K is, and also for everyone there to reflect on their lives, to learn to grow. Like yeri kulakulania okwa pesi, you are not on other people's pace. Or maybe we are competition isi irikuwa sango mundu isi irile tangula kula ne yaole, then you are doing the wrong thing. Whatever competition, whatever thing you're doing, buli chindu chosi cha olemu, mbulani chiteve, mbulani sukuru, obuli chindu chosi cha ukakola chamabe si chitu cha chikongero kobo mezi wao. Then you are wasting your time and doing the wrong thing.
How many tracks are on the album?
The album has
We
12.
used to have some decibel beats on that.
We have a lot. So
How many songs?
the album has 12 tracks. It has collaborations. It has a lot. So My Race is generally explaining my journey and everyone's journey, in that that is the biggest message of my album.
Yeah. So speaking about collaborations,
Should we expect a mixture of producers, a mixture of artists, including international ones?
We have artists on that album that are yet to be international. We don't need international artists to be international, because we got the talent that is enough.
We are
to
international.
get us there. We are international. There is no one international on that on that album. All the artists there are yet to be international.
I love the energy.
Energy. We're not going to go any further than that. How I wish we had like 1 more hour to talk about these things. The questions are very many, but we're not going to go any further than that. Thank you so much for coming through.